All right. Good evening, everyone. I think it's time to start. I was waiting so we can get up to 20 persons and then we'll just begin. It's nice having everyone here. Like myself, I am super excited to see all of you. And I'm happy that you're participating in this edition of Bincom Hackathon. So, while we chat, I'd like to meet you. Every one of us wants to meet each and every person here. So, please introduce yourself, what you do, and what you're looking out for this edition of Bincom Hackathon. So, please, you can use the chat and just send your name, uh, your role or what you do and what's your expectations are for this hackathon. So please let's see. This team is filled with fantastic people. The organizers are amazing. This event is brought to you by Bincom Dev Center. So if you want to find out more about what Bincom Dev Center does, I'll be sharing the link in the chat. So please share your name, introducing themselves. Don't you want to meet other people? Please meet each other. Send your name, your role, and what your expectations are for this hackathon. Hi, Emisi. It's nice meeting you. Please, let's keep this rolling. Send your name and what you do, as well as your expectations for this hackathon. Hi, Stephen. It's nice meeting you too. All right. So while that's going on, I mean, everyone has been talking about AI person. If you cannot mute yourself and just give us an overview of what the whole AI trend is and what's the future for AI. What's AI for you? Just anyone, you can just unmute or maybe raise your hand and I'll call you. Hi, Olivia. Do you have something to say about AI? What's AI? Hello, please confirm you cannot hear me because no one seems to be answering. Can everyone hear me, please?
Oh, right. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so please, someone should just tell me about AI. This is also meant to be a very interactive session. So please, no dull moments, no keeping mute. You can just unmute and speak. Anything you know about AI, let's get familiar with it before we get into the main event. Hi, Peter. Do you want to tell us something?
Okay, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, so my name is Daniel. I'm a front-end developer, just front-end developer. So AI is kind of becoming a buzzword now. Like AI is kind of everywhere. So to me, AI is just an abbreviation for artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence is whereby a computer a can perform an intelligent task. Let me just say like that. For example, now, maybe I think common AI assistants you have now, maybe Siri now. Tell Siri, what is this? And it replies you without like with ease. So to me, I feel that's what AI is.
Okay, so I'll just have to do it myself since no one is speaking. But if you have any contribution or you can always use the chat. I'll read it out loud for every other person to hear. All right, okay, someone's hand is up. Onenson, you're welcome. So you can just unmute and speak.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Sorry, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but I can't
Yes, I can hear you.
hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So AI is basically, to my understanding, is just a way of making computers and machine do things that human beings do, like talking, making decisions, seeing, just a way of making computers do what human beings can do. That's why I see AI as. Thank you.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear a single thing. I don't know if others could hear.
Yes, we could hear. Probably is a network issue from your end.
Okay, so we'll be talking about artificial intelligence, AI here and there, and I know most of us might already be familiar with what AI is, and I'm just going to do a little deep dive into it, and then so everyone, even those who are not so tech inclined, can also get familiar with the term AI. So AI, as we all know, is artificial intelligence. And like someone mentioned in the chat, that it is a simulation of human intelligence. I'll also add that it involves machines or computer system. It involves creating computer programs and systems that can perform tasks typically requiring human intelligence, such as problem solving, learning, reasoning, and decision making. AI encompasses a wide range of technologies and applications, including machine learning, deep learning, natural learning, computer vision, robotics, expert system, reinforcement learning, cognitive computing, AI chatbots, AI, everything AI in general. So we can have AI in different aspects. We have AI in healthcare, we have AI in finance, we have AI in gaming, we have AI in language translation, we have AI in search engines, we also have AI in autonomous vehicles. Artificial intelligence is really, really broad with applications in nearly every sector or every industry. So it continues to evolve and advance, promising to transform how we live and work in the future. So while AI offers great potential, it also raises important ethical, social, and regulatory considerations that require careful considerations and governing. If you have anything to add, you can always add it. So just we'll move on to what we have for today. I remain Joy Nkanu, just in case you're joining us. My name is Joy Nkanu, and I'll be your host throughout this hackathon. I'm joined by a fantastic team of organizers, mentors, and judges who are equally excited to see what you can create in the next 24 hours. So before we dive into the action, let's go over a few things. So the theme is hacking Gen AI. Build the next big thing with generative AI in 24 hours or less. And our primary objective is to harness the incredible power of generative AI to build innovative solutions, solve real world problems, and most importantly, have fun doing it. So while you're coding, while you're managing, while you're designing, ensure that it's fun, ensure that you're all having the best time. So, what's our quick schedule? All interested participants will be grouped into teams, and your team should register their team name on or before October 21st by 12 p.m. West African time. Else, they forfeit their participation in the competition. You're also to build a prototype with relevant code base on GitHub repository, and it should be submitted on or before October 21st, that's Saturday, 7 p.m. West African time. And after this, there will be no more submissions, so ensure you keep to time. After the submission, evaluation will take place in three phases. Firstly, community judges will review, they will have a review session upon which the top five innovations will get selected. So please, we're getting into it already, and I want us to be excited while doing it. I want us to share ideas while doing it. I want us to have fun as much as we can while doing it. And then after that, we'll also, after the top five has been selected, there will be public votes and feedback, which will last for the next 3 days from October 20th to 23rd. From the public votes and feedbacks, the top three will get selected and then advance to the final judge review. And then we'll have the winning team announced. So this is the process. I'll be sharing a video shortly from now that explains the whole process to the hackathon, so you are a lot more familiar with it and you understand everything going on. So we understand that there would most likely, or there will be, technical issues, but if there is any, good luck with that. But if you encounter technical issue or any difficulties while trying to register or submitting your prototype, ensure you reach out to our tech support. I'll be sharing the links to the Bincom Tech Network. So if you need anything or you're lost somewhere, you have got the issue in the hackathon channel via the Bincom Tech Network workspace. So all of these links will be shared in the chat shortly from now. So do well to join the Slack network, because this is where every communication will take place. So we want to create an environment that is respectful and inclusive for everyone. And we are all here to learn and grow. So please, no one is a dummy. Everyone is here to do well. So please, let's give helping hands where necessary. And most importantly, have your team filled with both developers, designers, product managers, project managers, everything to make this whole hackathon a success. We can now get our winners from there. But notwithstanding, everyone is a winner. Taking a step to participate in this hackathon is such a huge one, because it's doing a lot for you. It helps build your portfolio and so many other things. So please do well to be a part of it. In one way or the other, you want to contribute via design, please do well to be a part of it. You want to manage the project, please do well to be a part of it. It's 24 hours long, so you have a lot of time to get started. So at this point, I'll be sharing the hackathon video. This will give you more insight into what we do, or what the hackathon is about, and what is expected of you as a participant.
So all right, good day to you right where you are. My name is Mo. All right, good day to you right where you are. My name is Moses Elijah, and I am a full stack digital marketer with Bincom. And this time around, I'm taking you through the practical guideline and the manual to make your hackathon journey for the month of October a success. So welcome to the Bincom Dev Center Hackathon 2020, October 2023 edition. And the focus for this month edition is hacking genAI, generative AI, building next big thing, generative AI in 24 hours or less. So the hackathon event is happening on the 20th and 21st of October 2023, Friday and Saturday combined together. And it's kicking off virtually close to you. I mean, you can join virtually. It's also happening in Gombe, happening in Yaba, Lagos, happening in London, and other locations as well. If you're yet to register, you can go over to bincom.net/hackathon, register there, and follow our social media handle on X, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, Bincom Dev Center to get more information. So the Bincom Hackathon event, what's it all about? It's a quarterly innovation-focused competition that brings together individuals across multiple career tracks, primarily tech careers, with various skill sets to ideate, innovate, and create solutions for real-life users leveraging on technology. So how does it work? The Bincom Hackathon competition is an all-inclusive event taking into consideration various career paths and skill sets, primarily from tech careers. And of course, it focuses on solving real human problems. Participants from various or different fields will be divided into teams between 2 to 5 members. The job of the team is to create a tech-enabled solution. They'll be solving at least one problem. Each team will be judged on specific criteria, leading to the creation of an MVP, which is a minimum viable product. All interested participants are grouped into teams, should register their team names on or before October 21st, which is on Saturday, 12 p.m. West African time. Else, they forfeit their participation in the competition. Prototype built with relevant code base on GitHub repository should be submitted on or before October 21st by 7 p.m. West African time. After this, no more submission. After submission, evaluation takes place in 3 phases. Firstly, community judges review sections, upon which 5 innovations will get selected. The top 5 is subjected to public vote feedback, which would last for roughly 3 days from October 20th to October 23rd, right? From the public vote, the top 3 will get selected and advance to the final judging review, after which the winning team gets announced. What does it involve? All participants are expected to register for the event on bincom.net/hackathon. Important. Participants are expected to join the respective virtual check-in sections. Though it is not compulsory, but it is necessary for you. The participants are requested or are asked and requested, of course, to form teams. Each team will be cross-functional, with each team consisting of 2 members minimum. Each team must register their team name and team member before the team registration deadline, which of course is on the 21st of October, 12 p.m. Each team must choose from a range of problems addressable with technology. So whatever it is you're thinking about should be fixable with technology. Each team has to ensure that the solution provided are in line with the objective of the hackathon. Don't build outside the objective. Each team should know that their solution will be judged based on the judging criteria. The core idea should be in the public domain. So don't bring something so private or something that has external vested interest to build in the hackathon. because anybody in the world can actually run the initiative with or without you. All MVPs needs to be submitted strictly at the scheduled time. All teams will be required to build a functional tech-enabled solution. Pitch deck and video demos of the solution must be made not more than 3 minutes. All codes must be in the public domain, and link to a working solution must be shared as well. Remember, it is important to know that shared initiative should not have any private vested interest, as any submission is assumed to be open source. So how do you choose a team? Which of course is a very important question you need to ask. Number one, evaluate your strength, your competence, interact with participants by sharing initiative. Ensure to rename your Zoom name to include your skills. So if you put your name, put your skills. Elijah Moses, full stack digital marketer, business developer, X, Y, and Z. Connect through the Slack channel with individuals having complementary skills for the project in view, to the project in view. Ensure to have the following skills on your team, just to help, is a suggestion. A product, project, or business developer or manager, a web tech app developer. So anybody that's into tech can also join your team. Now, what should your solution include? What should the solution contain? Fully functional code base, ease of use features, a practical demo, originality, design, creativity, user access, innovative in nature, simplistic in user access, scalable capacity to increase or accommodate more users, presentation clarity, tailored specifically to solve a recognized problem, must use generative AI. The judging criteria is quite simple. The strength of the idea is 30%, originality, creativity, relevance of solution, scalability, and ease of use. The working solution prototype, 50%. Clear presentation. Strategy involve presented workflows and clearly articulated work plan. Teamwork, 20%. In total, 100%. Public voting phase. So the top 5 entries will be posted on our Bincom Dev Center LinkedIn page. So if you get selected, hopefully, you go over there, post, you see the list of participants, your team, other teams posted there. Comment, all right? Comment on each of them or comment on the one you want to comment on, right? And also know that comments posted will be counted as entries, all right? Entry votes. So, and it will count as long as it is constructive or positive in a way. Remember, no negative talk. Just judge it and see how practical it is to you or to the problem to which it is created to solve. After that, our internal judges will select the winner out of the top 3 entries. So top 5 to top 3. After that, just one gets selected and others get appreciated in the most convenient manner. Remember this, that duplicate votes from the same name but different account won't be counted. If you have many names and you want to increase your vote, forget it. Voting after the public vote duration becomes void. So there's a time duration for you to vote. After that, bye-bye. Remember, constructive feedback is important. What we expect from you: timely delivery, adherence to the hackathon rules, submission as when due. A short 2 to 3 minute video explaining your solution, public link to the full working solution for people to use, and public link to your repository for others to collaborate in the future. So it's quite easy. What are you doing? Build the next big thing with genAI in 24 hours or less. So the solution should be functional. Any programming language, you can use it. Your solution should be hosted. Very important. And at least there are free platforms out there you can try out. All right. So use any free hosting server site. All right. And whether or not you're using low code or full code, the aim is to get the result on. Presentation should be clear and should be well organized. Now, remember, you have to use one generative AI tool, so know what to use. Very important. And your presentation should also include how the AI tool, was used in building the prototype to which you work on. And remember, it is end-to-end, very important. So don't try to build anything outside what you're asked to build. What is needed for you? An active competition with real-life project, opportunity for resource network building, a direct path to start-up development. It serves as a resource means to build your portfolio, an opportunity to learn and improve on in-demand tech skills, opportunity to jumpstart your career, the opportunity to join a growing tech community with over thousands of talents and much more. Who should join? Programmers, designers, tech enthusiasts, creators, tech professionals, entrepreneurs, freelancers, business developers, and everybody interested. How you can participate? Participants, community judge, observer. So in you registering, you choose which of the category you want to fall into. Activity timeline. The event kicks off officially October 20th. Participatory, introductory section and grouping. Join, don't miss out. First check-in section, virtual 21st by 11 a.m. West African time. And this is focused on ensuring that participants have registered their teams. Second virtual section, October 24th by 6 p.m. Focus on team product submission before the deadline by 7 p.m. that day. Community joint evaluation, selection of the top 5, October 20th to October 23rd. Remember, it's 3 days. Public feedback voting for today in October, still same duration, 22nd to 24th. And remember, the top 5 products will be selected and top 3 will be selected out of the public voting, and the winner will be announced. So in the breakout section, you get to meet each other, understand the work process, understand what needs to be done, brainstorm, ensure all team members have joined the Slack community for easy communication, and then you need to follow up on the ideation process. During the kickoff event on the 20th, we'll have a breakout for each team, whether we get to connect with themselves. The next slide reveals some couple of information about the hackathon itself and the various centers where to hold. So when you get into the Slack channel, you have to look out for the hackathon channel in the Bincom Tech Network channel. The hackathon channel is where communication should take place. Please don't go outside, do it in there, connect from there. Now, some of the questions, frequently asked questions. Can I submit a project I've already, worked on? Well, everything must get started and must end during the hackathon. Nothing outside, only that which is within. What are the judging criteria? Remember, innovation, taking complexity, design, impact, and presentation. The exact criteria will be shared for the selection of the top 5 solutions. In the second stage, the public feedback will be considered. Very important. And after the public feedback, the internal judges will evaluate, and the top 3 will be picked, and the top 1 will be selected. So it is everybody join, top 5 selected from public voting, then top 3, and out of the top 3, the top 1, numero uno, 1 will be picked. So vital links you need to know, and this is made available. You can also access the slide link on the YouTube channel. So the hackathon link, bincom.net/hackathon. Do that. Save the team name registration link so you can register your team name. The product submission link so you can submit your product. These are links that you should keep in your mind. The Bincom Tech Network link, where the hackathon link is found. This is it. You need to save it. And the Zoom room for virtual section link will be shared. In fact, on the day of the event, you have those links as well. So yeah, the picture is very amazing. Hacking generative AI. Boom! So this is going to happen in London, right, at the Warren Center basement 1 to 8, Winfield Place, London, WIT 5JU. So if you're in London Ensure you join. As well as happening in Lagos, Yaba, number 5 Ajayi Street, Onike, Yaba, Lagos. It's happening the time 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. The kickoff event, October 20th. It's also happening in Gombe State. Friday, the kickoff event, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So if you're around those locations, ensure that you join. And it's important to join, right? So that is all about the wonderful presentation. Looking forward to seeing you join. Tell your friends, tell everybody. The Bincom October 2023 Hackathon event is live. Booyah! Thank you.
All right, everyone, welcome back. And I'm sure we all got everything from the video, but if we didn't, I'll still do a little deep dive on it again. So, right about now, we'll be going into the breakout sections. And in the breakout session, you're expected to meet each other, introduce yourself, understand the work process within the team, understand what needs to be done, and ask questions, quick brainstorm of ideas, ensure all team members have joined the Slack channel, and for ease of communication, team members can have WhatsApp group to follow up on their progress. Also follow up on the ideation process. So I'll be creating the breakout session now, and you're expected to join. Each team is expected to have a minimum of 5 participants, a maximum of participants, and not less than 2 participants. So please, if you join a group that is more than 5 participants, please try to find another group that has lesser number. So creating the group, you can join now. Okay.
Please, sorry for interrupting. Will the link to the Slack channel be dropped in the chat section?
Yes, I'm doing that already. So please, the breakout room is open. Find team not more than 5 and not less than 2.
Hello, Joy. How many minutes do people have in the breakout room?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
How many minutes do people have in the breakout room?
20 minutes.
All right.
So please, there are still a lot of persons here that haven't joined any group. There are a lot of group with lesser people, less than 5 people. So please, no one is an island. It's meant to be a collective action. So please, if you haven't joined any room, please find a room that has less than 5 members so you can also contribute there.
Hello, Joe. You have questions in the chat box.
Okay, I've seen it. To room 5. Okay.
Some of us cannot find an option to join a room. Can you add us to a room?
Please, are you in a group? If you're in a group, in a room that isn't active, or the members of that group are not speaking, kindly indicate in the chat so I can fix you in a team that is active. All right, everyone. I hope we had it. So I'm sure we've met with everyone. We've been able to form our groups. We've been able to connect with everyone in our team. There were about 10 breakout rooms, and I'm sure we had people speaking. So it's fine if you're an observer, but it's also extremely good too if you can participate a um, as a developer, a product manager, or a main participant that you're actually going to register your team and submit your products. All right, so like I said, we are here to create a respectful and inclusive environment for everyone, and we're all here to learn and grow together. We have a fantastic lineup of mentors and judges who are amongst developers, product managers, designers, etc., and also have good knowledge in generative AI, and they are here to support you and guide you. So don't hesitate to ask for help and insight as you work on your projects. So before we start hacking, let's take few minutes for quick question and answer. So if you have any last minute question or concern, please feel free to use the chat, and response or answers will be given to you, or solutions will be given to you. So the floor is open for questions. I'm ready to take any question. If you have any question, please drop it in the chat and I will answer it. Okay, so if you're still lost on in a group, or you're not sure of the group you joined, you can use I've sent the link to the Slack network. This is where communication will take place. So please join the Slack network. This is where communication will be taking place. And from Slack as well, you also find other people who do not have groups, and you can join their teams. You can also join any other team too. So please join the Slack network. The link is on the chat already. And for the price, someone asked about the price. Please join the Slack network. Further information about this will also be communicated there. So please and please join the Slack network. If you have formed your team and you've met with everyone, please, you can start registering your team, the name of your team or the team in general. You can start registering it. The link has also been sent in the chat. So please, let's do well to register our team if you formed your team already. But if you do not have any team yet, please join the Slack network, and you find other people who do not have groups or any group. You can also join them there, or you can form a team as well. So please, does anyone have any question? Is there something you do not understand? Do you need more clarity? The floor is open.
What did you say was the price for the first winner?
So I said I didn't mention the price, right? So join the Slack network, right? Once you join the Slack network, further information about the price and every post hackathon information will be sent there. So please join the Slack network. That's where communication will take place.
Hello?
Sorry, I have a question. Is it
Hello, can you
possible
hear
to
me?
leave open for like 5 more minutes so that some of us, our team, could not, connect properly before it was closed?
Hello? Hello. I said I wanted to know the exact number of people supposed to be in a team. Please, can you specify that?
Not less than 2 and not more than 5.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll be having the participants check-in. So if you're yet to check in, you have to join tomorrow. If you're yet to register your team, tomorrow we'll just be ensuring that everyone has registered their team, and that will take place by 11 a.m. West African time. So please join in. And also, if you are not able to find a team today, if you are not able to join a team today, not to worry. You can also find teams, open teams tomorrow, teams that are available or empty, or teams that have less than 5 participants. So you can as well join us tomorrow by 11 a.m. and you'll find other teams that have less numbers, so you can participate there. So tomorrow by 11 a.m. West African time, we'll be having participants check-in. So please do well to join. It's the same Zoom link you used to join today's session that we'll be using tomorrow. So please do well to join. Do well to take part. And then by 7 p.m. tomorrow, West African time, we'll be having a session to ensure that everyone has submitted their prototype or has submitted their product MVP. So please, if you um, if you can, please join the session tomorrow by 7 p.m. So we're having two check-in sessions tomorrow. First one is by 11 a.m. It shouldn't take up to an hour. So please, if you're not here before 11:30, 11:40, we'll be done before 12 o'clock. So please ensure that you join in as early as possible. And then by 7 p.m., we'll have the second check-in. At this point, I like to ask again if anyone is still lost or has any question, you need clarity on anything. We are ready to answer your questions, or you have any concern, please bring it up. Please, when you join the Slack network, you will see a channel called Hackathon, #Hackathon. I'm sending it here. That is the group you're supposed to join. That's the channel you're supposed to join. So please, if you haven't joined the Bincom Tech Network, do well to join the network. Join the channel Hackathon. All the communication will be done there. Okay, Zainab Murad is saying, please add me to group 5. Members of group 5, if you do not have more than 5 participants, please add Zainab to the group. Please, if you join the Tech Network, you'll find on the threads Hackathon, or you can use the search #Hackathon. That's the channel you're meant to participate in. Please use the search and search for Hackathon, #Hackathon. That's the name of the channel. Okay, please, is there any last minute question? We can start building. Any last minute question? Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be having our first check-in by 11 a.m. West African time. So if you're yet to join a team today, tomorrow you can still join us still on this particular Zoom link, and you also find other team that have less than 5 participants, so you can join them there. And then that's by 7 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be having the product submission check-in. So before then, you should have all your products ready and everything ready, so that by that time it's been submitted. All we do is just to ensure that you submitted it. If you have any challenge, please use the Slack network hashtag hackathon channel to communicate or raise any concern or any difficulty you may find yourself. So finally, as we embark on this 24-hour journey into the world of generative AI, remember to have fun, learn, create something really amazing. So it doesn't matter if you are an AI expert or you're new to the field. It doesn't matter if you have been in tech or you've had experience in the tech field or not. This is also an opportunity for you to make an impact. So now it's time to get those creative juices flowing, and let's see what incredible projects you will come up with. So do well to be a part of this. Do well to engage as much as you can. No man is an island. So please make sure that you're creating impact in one way or the other. If you're a designer, help with one thing or the other. If you're a project manager, help with one thing or the other. Please do well to be a part of this hackathon. Your time starts now already. Good luck. I'm still here, so if you have any question, please let me know. Someone was speaking.
Hello, Joy. I wanted to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have the first check-in tomorrow, which is by 11 a.m. West African time. The second check-in is 6 p.m. West African time. Product submission deadline, the time is 7 p.m. You should submit your product, your solutions from now to 7 p.m. The 7 p.m. is the deadline. So the second check-in is 6 p.m. And you can follow our social media handles. We'll also be putting the informations there. And also, you have the link to the YouTube video that describes the instruction, which also contains the link to the slide. So please watch the video again to digest the information, the instructions. If you haven't, it is important you play by the instructions. And yes, you can search the video on our YouTube channel, Bincom Dev Center YouTube channel, or here in the chat box. The link is there. Whatever the case may be, join us on Slack. Join the channel on Slack. There you can actually also interact with your team members. Yes, so please, everyone should make sure that it's on Slack and on the Hackathon channel on Slack. Thank you. If you have questions, you can answer. You can ask rather, so that we can round up this session. Joy, over to you.
Okay, so please, if you're also looking for the video, it's been sent here in the chat, the YouTube video, everything about the hackathon, the process, what it involves, the submission process, and all is included here in the video. So please watch the video again so you're very clear on everything that I said. Just to go over it again, all participants are expected to register for this event on bincom.net/hackathon. The link is already on the chat. Participants are expected to join the respective virtual check-in session, which we just talked about. We have the first check-in tomorrow by 11 a.m. and before 12 p.m. will be done. So please do well to come in on time. And then we have the second check-in by 7 p.m. tomorrow. So please do well to join in on time. It's still the same Zoom link, so please use the same Zoom link. And then participants will form teams. Ensure that you formed your team, and please do not fail to register your team. The team registration link has also been sent here in the chat. So please do well to register. Don't miss out on it. And then all teams must register their team name and their team members before the team registration deadline. So please take note of every team member or everyone in your team so you get their details so you can register them via the link sent in the chat. Each team must choose from a range of problems addressable with technology. Your solution should be tech inclined, and each team member are to ensure that their solutions provided in line with the objective of the hackathon. If you want to see the objective of the hackathon, the video that tells you everything about this hackathon, what it involves, what is expected of you, has been sent in the chat. Please do well to rewatch the video. Each team member should note that their solution will be judged based on their judging criteria. And then also, the core idea is in the public domain. This means anyone else in the world can run with it. All MVPs need to be submitted strictly to the scheduled time. You've heard the scheduled time, so please do well to submit your product, your MVP before then. And all teams will be required to build a functional tech-enabled solution. Pitch deck and video demos of the solution must be made not more than 3 minutes. So that's why it's necessary that your team should not just have all developers, have project managers, have the designers, have those who can talk and pitch your product. So it should have everyone join, not just strictly for developers. And all code prototype must be in the public domain. A link to the working solution must be shared as well. It is important to note that the shared initiative shouldn't have any private vested interest, as any submission is assumed to be open source. Evaluate your strengths. And how do you choose your team? Evaluate your strengths or competence. Ensure that you're interacting with your participants or your team members by sharing initiative. Ensure that you connect through the Slack channel. The Slack channel is #hackathon via the Slack network, Bincom Tech network. So please, if you haven't joined the Slack network, do well to join the Slack network. What should your solution contain? Please take note. One, a fully functional code base, ease of use features, that's a practical demo, originality in design, creativity in your user access, innovative in nature, simplistic in user access, scalable. Presentation should be clear and it should be tailored specifically to solve a problem and a recognized problem. And your judging criteria, the strength of the idea is 30%, the originality, the creativity, relevance of the solution, scalability, and ease of use. Secondly, the working solution prototype with clear presentation will get 50%, which includes the strategy involved, presented workflows, and clearly articulated work plan. Teamwork will be judged 20%. So please join the Slack network again if you haven't joined the Slack network. So this will help us streamline communication. I am still here in case you need anything. Please do well to reach me. Do well to ask any question. Okay, please, sorry for those complaining of not receiving their emails. Please check your email again. Mails have been sent out again. So please check. If you do not find it, please check your spam messages. Check your spam email, please. Okay, so just a quick one. This hackathon is brought to you by Bincom Dev Center. And you might be wondering what Bincom Dev Center is. Bincom Dev Center is a talent development institution or organization. So this particular program you see on my screen is Become a Tech Talent, and we are offering tech trainees a 3 months package that it is well packed with a lot: tech trainings, individual tech career coaching section, and tech apprenticeship with a UK company reference with other features and benefits. So if you're interested in gaining a tech skill, learning a tech skill, gaining experience, or even gaining exposure, trust me, this package is for you, and you don't want to miss out on this. So please do well to check our website. I'll be dropping more links as well for you, so you can check this program and join the particular tech stack that works for you or the one you have interest in. Okay, so again, the program I'm sharing on my screen is a 3 months program that Bincom is offering. So if you're interested in this program, I'll be sharing relevant links in the chat. You can check the chat. The hackathon is brought to you by Bincom Dev Center, also the one organizing this program. Bincom Dev Center is a multi-location based training and development center for technology resources and technology solutions. We have services like the Global Tech Program, which is the one you see on my screen now. We have our mentoring platform. We have our light space. We have internship opportunities. We have apprenticeship opportunities. We also have the Emigrate package, and we have our community events. We have Bincom Academy, and so on. And we are at the intersection of a mix of the above the services I mentioned earlier, with our unique value proposition being to help each individual learn, gain experience, and gain exposure in technology and the innovation space. So please, if you're interested in this program, the link has been sent here on the chat. Please, you can do well to register for this program. Okay, Zainab, well done. If you haven't joined the Slack network, please do well to join. If you are having any challenge, I am here to to help you. You can drop any challenge or any difficulty you're facing in the chat. So the Bincom Global Tech Program, which is the 3 months package, is your solution to launch your tech career globally. This program is 3 months and it is focused on three key pillars, which is you learning a skill, you gaining exposure and experience. So if you're interested in this program, use the link on the chat. The Global Tech program spans between 3 months, and during this period, you will be taken through an in-depth curriculum in your chosen tech track and also in the development of soft skills required for you to become globally attractive in the tech ecosystem. The Learn Tech skill part is customized learning paths for individuals, mentors and facilitators at every skill level, and gain a relevant tech experience. You have the opportunity to work on real life tech projects as you grow. Internship and apprenticeship will help you build your resume with clients at every level. And for the exposure, we have the international career packaging and placement with guided access to international tech ecosystem. We also have the opportunity to work with global startups and corporations. The knowledge tracks include data science, which will start with Python, DevOps and infrastructure, UI, UX, and graphics design. You have project, service, and product management that starts with agile and business analysis. You also have quality assurance and automation testing. And then we have the backend track that starts with PHP, digital marketing, and the front end, as well as the mobile app track. So please, if you're interested in this program, do well to use the link on the chat. The program is an intensive talent development program that requires your dedication. So it is important that you fully understand what is required of you. So if you're interested, please do well to use the chat, the link in the chat. Sorry, Zainab, you're asking if you have to pay for it. What's pay for what exactly? Is it the program or the regarding the hackathon? All right, everyone. I'll be ending this session. To communicate on Slack, use the Slack networks for your communication. I'll see you all tomorrow by 11 a.m. and by 7 p.m. for the first and second check-in. Have a good hacking time. Have a good hackathon as well.